Man, appreciate you. And Wildcat, I gotta check that. Like I'm literally just getting in. Let me make sure y'all can hear me now. Like this is crazy. All right, y'all should be able to hear me now. I should be good. Like that's what I'm dealing with right now. Literally what I'm dealing with. So like yeah, these cars are crazy. This was indeed. I mean, I could just watch this shit and listen to it over and over and over again. Like honestly, like the way these cars sound. Shifting. This, I got some videos I'm gonna post, but there are definitely some things that you have to be aware of when you go into these garages. Y'all still can't hear me? Oh yeah, somebody can hear me. Okay, I'm good, right? I'm good. Like Patrick Edwards, you still can't hear me. I should be good. Okay, a beautiful sound. It is a beautiful sound. So you still can't hear me. Nobody can hear me on the mic still. Like I'm still, you still can't hear me talk. Can somebody like throw the thumbs up if you can hear me talk? Throw the thumbs up if you can hear me talk. If not, then I guess I can end the live and then come back, redo it. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. I'll reuse the same settings. But if you can hear me, like throw a thumbs up in the chat. Can you hear me now? That's like a Verizon commercial. Good. Okay, Patrick Evans, so we good. So yes, um, totally different experience. Actually being in the garage with the team, and I will post photos of that. Like literally being in the garage with the team, like not even feet away from the car, mic'd up, had the headsets on, all that stuff. Or you was referring to the cars. Let me see. Let me see what's going on with that real quick. Let me see. You was referring to the cars. Then let me check that out real quick. Let me see if there's something. It says it's playing. And hear it. So some of this will be in the short section. So just letting you know, I'm gonna talk about this. But what's up, Sylvia? What's going on? Hey, Wolfpack, welcome to the great state of Texas. Like for real, man, y'all gonna have me show y'all something, man. Like I don't know about you, bro. I'm gonna show y'all something one day, man. When I take this shirt off and show y'all. Couldn't hear you in the car. Oh yeah, okay, bet, yeah, definitely. I don't even care about what I was talking about at that point in time. As long as you hear the cars, I don't even give a damn about what I'm saying. But the cars sound beautiful, but actually being in the garage during the process, like they actually brought me down into the garage. They actually put me on the mics, put me on the headphones, um, let me hear all the calls, let me hear Danny Rick and Lando providing feedback, let me hear what the engineer like. It was a crazy experience to like be involved in the process, to be in part of the process with McLaren. Like McLaren really has brought me into like an experience inside of their whole ecosystem of what they do and how they get prepared for the practice and for qualifying and just like come in Wolfpack and let's let you see all this. Let's explain these things to you. Let us show you this. Like this, it's not a game. Like I got pictures and videos I haven't even really showed y'all yet. Like McLaren really has been balling. Like it makes you really wonder like some things. Like we got certain drivers on the grid and like certain teams reach out. It's not the team that you would think will reach out. It's a team that you really didn't think will reach out, and they doing it on a whole nother level. So McLaren has just really brought me into their whole like system as far as to a degree. Like you're not finna go back to like the driver's room. Like I'm not even concerned about that. I want to be where the performance is, where the cars are, where the techs are, where the mechs are. Like I want to see all that, and that's where they brought me. Like no doubt, like literally, I've seen the cars without their side pods and been like this close to the car was without the side pods on. Like really this close to the car, looking at the impact, looking at the damn exhaust system, looking at the heat shield, looking at all of the stuff inside that most of us don't get to see on TV because you can't have cameras in there. And they're very serious about that. Like like when you walk through your camp, like my phone has to go in my pocket if the side pods of the car are off. Like I can look as much as I want and do all that, but there's like, intellectual property involved and they don't want all that stuff circulating because how they, pack all that up, is different. Um, I've had literally, what's going on? Happy birthday, Patrick. It's Patrick's birthday. Everybody salute Patrick. Say happy birthday to the Wolfpack fam. Yo, we got a birthday in the house. Happy birthday, Patrick. Happy birthday, man. Like, definitely happy birthday to Patrick today. Um, Wolfpack family member joined it. Like, little some things behind, like the new member post is a little bit behind, but trust me, I'm gonna get on that. So happy birthday to Patrick. But yeah, this process has been crazy. Not even only just the process, the interaction. Like y'all, I've literally sat with Zach Brown and we literally had conversations. Like had a conversation about plenty of things that got to do with racing, plenty of things that have to do with the car, plenty of things that have to do with the drivers, plenty of things that, like I said, I won't talk about on this show because it's just a respect for privacy and just that intimate conversation. I mean, literally, it's not like I was in a room, a ballroom of like 25, 30 people. I'm in a room with like 9 people, 8 people. And majority of those are McLaren and other people that are involved, Smart Sheets and me. So those conversations are not meant to go outside of that room. And, when they're feeling free, they should feel free to talk to you without feeling like you're going to divulge information without asking one for the permission to relate to that information, and two, without making them feel like they're in an uncomfortable situation. They want to be sometime in environments where they can kind of kick back a little bit, like they're never off guard. They're always a little bit on guard, but there are times when they think they're around certain groups of people where they should be able to kind of relax and have a conversation, and that's a respect, and I definitely have that respect. So I'm not going to divulge anything that would one jeopardize my position with somebody who showed me an umpteenth amount of appreciation and respect. Like it's crazy. I got pictures where really I'm behind the front wing. I got so many videos and pictures on the front. Like literally, they even put me in the paddock club section. That's where they had me today. It's like I'm literally just getting in from this morning. My morning started when I got on here with you all live earlier this morning. I got up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, got some stuff to ready, got my body ready. Then I got on live with you all, headed down to breakfast to eat with the team, and then we headed out. And since then, we haven't been back. Like I'm just now getting back to my room and like getting all types of shit put to the side. Like man, listen, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. I literally, y'all see this? Y'all see that? Yes, literally. It's so like it's crazy right now. Like the love is ridiculously crazy from Smart Sheets, from McLaren, from everything. So it's I can show you all types of swag I done got from McLaren. McLaren done like I don't even know. I gotta buy another suitcase for all the stuff and love they done show me. With the Wildcat, nothing but P1 and Coda all day. I'm exhausted. Sent you those screenshots to your email. Careful though, it's smoky. Okay, bet Wildcat, bet. I will make sure to check that and get that posted for the screenshots. So bet that up. So let's talk about this because remember early on the other episode this morning when we were live, I said no team will likely do these things probably unless they necessarily have to or an accident happen. And now today, we literally had teams paired up in the top 3 teams. Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes. Literally, we had what? I think we had Sainz and Charles. We had Max Perez, and then we had Hamilton Russell. And we had that until Perez and Charles took grid penalties. So that moved Mercedes up to what? 3 and 4. That moved Mercedes up to 3 and 4. I'm telling y'all, like this, the way this is arranged now, I have no doubt. Like I literally got to see the RB18 in real time moving. And I got a video I'm going to put out. Literally, that car, you can tell that car is faster than majority of the cars on the grid. Now, Williams was looking to like have that straight line speed today. I could see it, but that ain't going to correlate to race wins. there are other areas that car is not performing in. So, but yeah, you could tell the RB18 is it's a fast car. It's a beast. Uh, so I do think that Max catches Saints in like I think he catches Saints in that first probably like 2 or 3 laps. It's very possible that Saints falls victim to Lewis Hamilton and Russell. And it's also highly possible that elevation on turn one is like the ski slope is one of my favorite sections. My next favorite section, well, I think my favorite section is the S's, the combination of S's, but then the ski slope is like my second favorite section. But I really truly believe it's gonna be an incident tomorrow, like in turn one. It probably will be a racing incident. Now, I don't think it's gonna be a racing incident in the top three positions, but I do believe there will probably be a racing incident on that first lap going in that turn one because that thing is a doozy, especially if you got a bunch. I think Merck about to have that elbow out tomorrow. We need to pop the bottle. Listen, evidently you just saw I got a box of bottle, so I'm gonna be popping bottles. Believe that shit. Like that's no doubt. That's no doubt, Wildcat. Like I'm gonna be doing that, so that's not gonna be a problem. I got bottles on deck to pop when I get back to the room after the race, and that's not a problem anymore. That has now been taken care of. So believe that. Tomorrow I will be back in my like breast cancer wear, so I'm gonna wear my wear black pink with the shoe combination tomorrow. Sylvia Kelly, what's going on, Sylvia? Sylvia Wick says Hamilton gonna kick ass today. I know it is today, right? It's 1:30 in the morning. Like I'm literally gonna be up in another 3 hours, but I'm still coming on here with you all to like just be with the fam. So yeah, I'm gonna be up. Yeah, really, literally, I'm gonna be up in another 3 hours because that's what I have to do. I have to get up early to get my body right and then go. So, sleep is like a commodity right now. Sleep is not happening. Like I'm just going. This is gonna be my life for the week. So that's why I'm coming on late. Morning is 6:28 here. God, I love this sport. Did you get your French toast? Hope Lewis gets the win. Unfortunately, and deflecting from cross. Hey, listen, Mary. I did not get French toast. It is 1:30 in the morning. I am just getting in from the day of qualifying. This is my first time being back to my room since we've left. So no, I haven't gotten French toast. I'm literally coming from dinner. Like honestly, I'm coming I'm coming from dinner. So no, I haven't gotten any French toast. I just had dinner, like not even what our ride back here was like 40 minutes. So I'm 40 minutes off from being at a VIP in a restaurant. So now I haven't had any French toast. I haven't even gotten any sleep yet. I haven't even like taken a shower. Like I'm just now trying to get settled and get into bed and get some sleep to get up and do it again. So, but the experience has been unreal. So now we have these teams that have taken these grid penalties and shifted the grid up, and that puts Mercedes in a pretty good position. Like Hamilton was looking pretty nice today. He was up at third a couple of times today with qualifying. The car does look a bit different. I can tell you that it does look a bit different, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing from that aspect. And not only that, it was some different things happening with McLaren today. You know, with Danny Rick doing well, of course, in earlier practice sessions, which you can't count on practice. Like teams are doing so much and have not done. It's just something you can't count on. But Danny Rick has the best helmet out of all the lids that came to Coda. Like Danny Rick's helmet is fire. Ricky Bobby, I want to go fast. I want to go fast. If you're not first, you're last. Like you can't. Like his lid is crazy. But today, he didn't make it. He did not make it out of that qualifying session. And I seen him come in. I seen him shaking his head, and I knew then that it wasn't no good. And Lando ended up making it. I think he got because he got a deleted track time. But it was pretty eye opening to see where is this? Where is this? Let me see. Do I even have this shit? I gotta have this footage. Hold on. Where is this shit? Let me check this. Yeah, let me bring something up to y'all. Let me bring something up to you. See what y'all think about this. All right, I'm finna post something. I'm finna see if I still think I got the video, or maybe if I don't have the video, I got the screenshot. I just gotta ask y'all if I'm blind and I don't see something, and if I don't see it, then y'all let me know. I'm about to upload a photo real quick, and then you all can give me your opinion about what you think about what you're gonna see. And I just have to say, like, this is gonna be a continuation of what the sport is gonna keep doing. There are going to be some problems, and if they're going to be these type of problems, They might want to prepare themselves for a backlash as to what the culture, what spectators, and what other teams are going to start doing as far as rebelling when it comes to the FIA making bogus ass decisions. Because I'm pretty sure that when I show you this, you will see what I see. But I didn't see what is supposed to follow after something like this happens. That's what I didn't see. And that's where the question comes in is like, why didn't this happen? Yeah, here you go right here. Just tell me, am I blind or not? Is Max off track? I think Max is off track right there, right? Oh no, they not happy with it's a lot of things going on. They not happy with a lot of things. Like, but is Max off track right there? I'm pretty sure Max is off track. I think that there's no portion of that tire on the left hand side on track. But as it stands, I did not see nor hear as of yet. Now I've been out late. I'm back in early, but I didn't hear anything of anybody saying that Max got his track time deleted. So I'm trying to figure out how they didn't see this shit, but they managed to see something else where last time race we had a track time deleted. No, this actually it was Max again, didn't get a track time deleted. Somebody say, oh, it's barely on it. No, there was no tire on there. And I think that was Austria. There was no tire on there. Like he was off track and he still didn't get his track time deleted. So on track, or am I blind? That's what I'm gonna ask you. There you go. He off, or here you go. You're blind. Just I'm just gonna ask you that question. I just got that question to ask you. Poll in the chat. Don't dance on it. Just vote on it. That's what I got. That's what I got to ask you. So you just answer and just let me know. Is he on track or am I blind? Because doesn't look like Max on track right there. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not going to be lending well for him. This is not a good situation for Max. This is not something that people want to keep seeing. I'm sorry. Like if this is what y'all think we want to see, you're crazy. Nobody wants to see that. And then nobody wants to see you not do something about it. Like there is a temperature on the grid right now that people are not happy. Teams are not happy about what's going on with the FIA. And I got a video of Zach Brown actually talking about that in the Paddock Club. Like, what really is going on right now. And those are videos that I share with you when we actually have the other option. I might bring it up in finale lap after the race. Or I might wait until I actually get back to home base and we can load up and have a real good, cozy conversation about this. But these are situations that are going on. So, yeah, it's some tension out there on the grid today as far as all this stuff happening because you're hearing other teams talk about it. And maybe you don't get to hear it so much because news coverage is doing something else and team principals kind of run around into the Paddock Club and to other spots and they talk about these things. But then the main media stream is not there. They're downstairs covering other things. So, but yeah, it is being talked about. And yeah, a lot of people are calling Red Bull cheaters as they should. That's a lot of stuff going on and calling them other things. And now Christian Horner's like crying for his team not to be bullied when they are Red Bull. So, I mean, it's just very hypocritical and very, very funny that is what's going on. But I also think that I do think McLaren's going to return back to good form next season. Seeing what I've seen, hearing what I've heard, being around the people that are actually involved in this. Wildcat says, I'm going to go teach Max how to take a corner. Wildcat, you go teach him how to take a corner? Go teach, bro. I'm about to tell you, go teach, bro. He might need your assistance. Sylvia, Red Bull gets away with everything. We all know it. It's just a sad fact. I know, but is that something that's gonna sadly true and very very just very disrespectful. Like it's not good. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a situation for them. Now I'm gonna be at the race tomorrow, and I don't like my day literally is gonna start again like early in the morning. Early in the morning and then later night. I could tell you like this. Like let me go over my schedule or what my schedule was like today. Let me go over my schedule, just times. I'm not even gonna like go into like everything where it was because that's not something that I could just keep talking about, right? But today was like from 9 to 10:30, from 11 to 12, from 1400 to 1500, from 1700 to 1800, from 1815 to 1830, from 1900 to 2230, and then 2230 to on the way back here, and now on live with you all. Like my whole day is like been straight boom, boom. I've been steadily, heavily involved. Talks, been great, been awesome. And tomorrow's gonna start again, 9 to 10, 10, 15, 11, 30, 12 to 1300, 1400 to 1600, 1630 to 1730. It's just gonna keep going. So that's what's going on, and that's what it's gonna be like well until the rest of the week, tomorrow, and then going on. So this is where I'm gonna have to be operating out of, what I'm gonna have to be talking about. So it's been a real different experience, and I have another level of respect for the teams, the way they operate, seeing the mechs work in the garage, seeing how they just have to cohesively work together. Christian says sportsmanship, so I don't showing his true Christian Horner is you know who I saw today in passing? Today I saw Helmet Marco in passing in the stairwell when I was going down to the garage. I saw Helmet Marco today. And you know, the situation was there and it just wasn't the time to approach it the right way. Like there's a lot of other things, but I definitely was like, ain't no highs, ain't no what's ups, ain't no none of that. Like I'm just, bro, you was a cheater right now. You're not looking good right now. And I just like, nah, I don't want no picture. I don't want no picture. I don't want to shake your hand. I don't want none of that. I'm going upstairs. Like I'm with Team McLaren. I'm not even messing with no Red Bull. Like I'm going upstairs. I'm going downstairs. I'm going upstairs. Helmet, just keep moving, bro. So it's just like, nah, there wasn't gonna be no picture or no shaking hands and no look at me like I don't want nothing to do with you, bro. I'm moving this way. You go that way, I'm going this way, like without skipping a heartbeat. But Christian needs to stop all the funny business, man. He looking bad out here in these streets. Matt looks looking bad right now. You know, it's just a bad look for the team as a whole. You know, what they doing is not going to be respected. And if the FIA do decide to not penalize them and get a slap on the wrist, you better believe McLaren, Mercedes, if that's going to be if that's what's going to be happening, all bets are going to be off. McLaren and Mercedes and Ferrari and Aston Martin will decide to go a percentage over the cap if all they're going to get is a slap on the wrist. So that's going to be a double-edged sword, and you can't go back on that. You can't like slap a team on the wrist and then next season try to penalize teams heavily like that's what's supposed to be done. No, right now is the time where you need to penalize heavily so teams moving forward will know none of that is going to be happening. Oh, condolences to Dutch. Okay, yeah, definitely. Condolences on that. We are getting a race at 8 p.m. tonight in the UK. Oh, yeah, definitely, because it's starting here at like 1300, I think. I think the race started 1300 or 1400. So if it starts at 1400, that's actually 1900 y'all time. So yeah, it's about 1900 y'all time if it started at 1400 here. So no, I mean if it started at 1400 here, that's 1900 y'all time. So that'd be 7 p.m. So yeah, y'all gonna get it a little late. But I mean, over here in America, we get the short end of the stick all the time. Either we're up at 9 or up at 1 a.m. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare that we get a race that's gonna come on at like 3 p.m. unless it's here in the States. So that's what we deal with majority of the time, is being up early or super early. I just want to say from all of us here how proud we are of you, what you've accomplished, and how you brought us all together. Our family is strong, and we're proud of what you accomplished. You deserve all of this experience. Sylvia Kelly, thank you, dear. Peace and love to you. Thank you so much. Like Sylvia's OG. This, you know, I wore the purple collection, and you know, for the domestic abuse awareness, domestic violence on that. Achieve, thank you. Achieve, thank you. No, you ain't accomplish, achieve. I got you, Sylvia. I totally understand what you were saying. I understand you. Big thanks and much appreciation. I really do appreciate that. All the support and all the positive energy has been great, you know, doing our posts. It's been a new experience for me, you know, trying to operate, trying to do the live stream, trying to do the content, although I'm traveling, although you know, I'm interacting with the team, you know, it's not the same, but still I made a point. I came on here today. Like if we, We go for qualifying. I came on here live for qualifying, although it's a little bit late. I'm still gonna fulfill my relationship and my responsibility to the family. I even talked about y'all a little bit today. If somebody asked me, how was the show going? What did I do? What kind of person am I? We looked at analytics. We looked at content, and they really wanted to know like what kind of community do you have? So we looked at that, looked at a video. So I have to applaud you all too because you all make a difference in that. So when people want to know about me, they also want to know about you all because they want to know what kind of community and organization will I be jumping into business with if that's going to be the case. I've also had talks about sponsorships, things like that have been going on. So I don't know where that might go and if it will go anywhere. But the platform is growing. There are people that know about the platform that I never thought would know about the platform, and that goes to the old saying: you always have to conduct yourself as if you're being observed because you always are being observed. That is just the truth. Like, and I just be me, so people know I'm gonna be me. I'm not gonna be me. So you're gonna have to take me for who I am or not. So they are fully aware of that. And if so, then cool. If not, then I just keep working hard and keep turning up and keep trying to improve the platform, improve the content. Although this weekend I feel like it's a little slack because I'm in a different environment, learning how to navigate a little bit different. And it took me a couple of days to kind of get on track with everything and limited resources and trying to figure out how to at least, even do all this other stuff. So it's been a process, but we're gonna learn. Pretty soon, we're gonna be in a situation where Wolfpack might be doing something from Formula One in different parts of the world, representing Wolfpack performance in conference rooms or in talks and conversations with drivers with the access and the rights and the approval to do the content within the Formula One space on the grid. So there may be things coming in the development to where that's where things are going to be. Especially doing this type of podcast and the content and the information and the conversations I want to have. I'm going to have guests here that are going to bring a different perspective on things. Y'all thought Bryson was techie. Bryson is techie. Bryson's techie when it comes to the cars and the purist type situation and bringing in aerodynamics. I'm going to bring somebody completely in from a different realm and spectrum of techie for Formula One, and we're going to have a conversation with that person, and that's going to be something different that we're going to do here. So there's a lot of things I'm already thinking of. It's really, hey, thank you. Damn it. How did they always get in here with this Tinder shit? How do they always know? Do these people never sleep? I just gotta know, do they never sleep? How does this sexual spam, like they must be on like 3 shifts. It must be 3 shifts, these people working on these spam companies. They must just sit in a room and rotate out. It's 1:48 in the morning American time on the central coast of America, and they're literally up spamming. They never go to sleep. Like spam is at an all-time high today these days. I'm just baffled by that. Like they definitely have an awesome like work ethic, like, but it's just the wrong thing to be working in. But anyway. So yes, tomorrow's gonna be the GP, some other things, and so yeah, I know, right, Patrick? So, right, it's gonna be the GP. I wish I could show you some other things right now, but I'm just not gonna keep leaving the camera running around. We'll go over that. I do have a lot of video. I have a lot of pictures. I should have bought a separate storage bank so I could have did a dump and then had the phone free and the GoPro free for other things, but I didn't. I forgot my separate storage space. So, I just have to do what I can do. I mean, my phone and GoPro hold a pretty shit ton of memory, so it'll just be a lot of things that I have to go through. And it'll start posting. I posted a short today of what you pretty much already saw. So I posted that. I got posted the Mercedes, got the McLaren, all of that good stuff. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to literally go ahead and take a shower and get like 3 hours of sleep, so I can get up, get prepared, eat breakfast, and go back to the track. Like that is my life right now. That is really my life. Like it's not even three. Yeah, it's 3 hours of sleep. If I can manage to take a shower in like the next 30 minutes, I can probably get 2 hours and 40 minutes of sleep before I have to get up, and then I'm right back at it. Ed Grace, speaking of the FIA and their racing decisions, what do you think of Bubba Wallace suspension? I think it's bullshit. I think Bubba Wallace's suspension is bullshit, Ed. That's what I think. I truly do. I think it's bullshit. I think we've seen that happen in that sport plenty of times, and somebody didn't get suspended. Like we literally just saw a driver go off and punch another driver in the head multiple times, although with a helmet. And I didn't see nearly the uproar in that in the way that I saw at Bubba Wallace. So many people with racial comments again. Here we go again. We have a driver that does something more mild than another driver, which is white, to another driver, which is white. And then here we go. We have a black driver that's in a predominantly white sport. And so people think like he's black, he shouldn't be in there already, which is bullshit because it's character over color and people over politics. Color should not matter. But to some people, evidently, we have to have these conversations because they strongly believe it does. And now Bubba Wallace is, he's being suspended for a shove when, and I'm not saying like if that's what it's going to be, cool. But make sure it's like that all the time. Don't come around and then start doing panning out penalties for something we can go back and see that where penalties weren't handed out. So I think it's bullshit. It wasn't even that damn serious. Like I said, we've seen plenty of times. It's not to say that two wrongs make a right, but it's to say that if I see something that's wrong and then I see something a lesser degree of wrong, and then you're saying that lesser degree of wrong deserves a penalty than the other, then it's kind of fucking bullshit. So yeah, I ain't feeling like Grandmaster X. What's up, Jay? Did you see anything that you wasn't expecting at the track? Much love, bro. Grandmaster X. That is a good question, and yes, I did. Yes, I did see something that I didn't expect, and I will tell you what that is. I will tell you what that is. All right, I'm going to share something with you all. Okay, something I learned today. So, COTA is my favorite track, and COTA is my favorite track for a couple of reasons. One reason is it's in Texas. Call me biased, but it's in Texas. Next reason is I love the complexity and the challenges of COTA. Some of those corners, like a mile double apex, very hard on approach. That first corner where you come up and it's pretty much blind, another hard approach. The S's, another approach that adds to a problem. Like COTA to me is the best track to me in the Formula One circuit. I like COTA. I could be biased, but it's just an opinion. It's not like it's mandated. That is what it's called, COTA. But I learned something about COTA today. COTA, where they built COTA, is technically kinda on. The guy said marshland, but I will call it like less solid land. So this is what happens at COTA. And you probably heard some drivers talking about the bumps, right? Well, what's funny about COTA is this. Where there may be bumps one day, they won't be there and they'll be somewhere else the next day. And the reason for that is because the land that COTA was built on, which the guy said marshland, but I'm just going to say less solid land, will move and fluctuate, and therefore the track move and fluctuates. And that's another additive to COTA that just makes it a challenging track. And that was very amusing to me. And I actually got to go on a track tour today. So I actually got to go around COTA, on a truck, went around COTA and got to really see the different in the elevations and the dips and the dot. Like COTA's that beast. COTA is a beastly track. Like that track, like it just became that much more revered by me, actually getting to go out on COTA. And I'll post a little bit of that, but it's not much. I mean, I'm riding for the ride along in the bed of a truck, but to be out on track and driving and actually look and see the curves and see the elevation changes and see the bumps, I'm like, damn, this track is more serious than I had thought of just from watching on the telly. The track is serious, all right? So, yeah, that was a good question, Grandmaster X. So that is what I saw today that I didn't expect to see is some of the different elevations in COTA, and also to learn that COTA literally does fluctuate in its surface characteristics depending on the day or the temperature of the time due to the ground being less solid. It can fluctuate and move. So that was something that was very interesting. Oh, by the way, I did get to meet the Flying Finn. So I probably will post that picture. I got to meet the Flying Finn, Kimmy Hakkinen. So I got to meet him. That was pretty fucking Mika Hakkinen. I got to meet him. That was pretty fucking dope. Mika was real cool when I approached him. I recognized him. Andrew kind of was like, is that Mika? And I looked, and Mika was like looking hard at the TV. He was looking like he was about to go race or something. And I was like, man, I got to go ask. Because, Mika, I mean, That's a legend. You know what I'm saying? That's a legend, and it's right. He comes from an entirely different era of Formula One where it wasn't what it is now. Like he was risking his life and trying to be the best him in an era where they wasn't paying the best money. Like he wasn't getting none of this Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, Lando money. He wasn't getting none of this money. And that man was still out there doing his damn thing. So, talked to him for a second, and then, I asked him if I can get a photo with him, and, then I went about my business. But it was really cool, to meet somebody coming from that era of Formula One, but to see their characteristics was even different too. They just carry themselves differently. The only person that I probably also would want to meet, of course, is Lewis Hamilton. But I'm gonna tell y'all, Lewis moves different in there. Like Lewis is like in and out. He like a ghost. Like he come boom and then he go shoo, he out of there. But the other person that I would like to meet is Mario Andretti. Like I do want to meet him, just to dap him up, let him know he legend. Take a photo with him. He's 82 years old, and he was out there on the track today. I believe he was driving Lewis's McLaren car, or he might have been driving one of the Mercedes. But either way, Andretti was 82 years old out there busting it up on the track. If I just told y'all, when I turn 82, I want to have the ability that Andretti has and still be able to function, because that shit was crazy. Like it was crazy to see somebody 82 coming down the main straight busting it up. Like I was like, damn, that man living a great life. He living a great life. So yeah. So I'm just soaking up the experience, learning a lot, talking to a lot of people. A lot of people approach because of things that's going on. A lot of people approach because they see me. Listen, y'all, I brought bags for y'all, and it's just unfortunate that I haven't been able to get with y'all. I tried to get with the 44 crew, Crystal, Neely. I got with Bryson. And I tried to get with all of them, Roxy, so I can go ahead and give them these bags. I even hit them up when I was on my way in. I didn't get a message back here because they probably sleep. They probably like, damn, this motherfucker is like seriously up at this point in time, hitting us like we still running these streets. And no, they haven't hit me back yet. So, I tried, I've just tried. It's just that the schedule I've been on hasn't permitted. But Crystal was like, hit her up, hit them up in the group, and I text them in the group, but nobody texts back. I was gonna try to run out real quick and take these these bags to them, a little gifts to them, and other people if you catch me. But it's been hard to catch me because of where I've been, and I know that. So Jay, it was Jensen's car, Mario. Okay, Jensen, but okay, it was Jensen's car. Appreciate that, Mary. I just know when I was in the garage, they had told me that Andretti, and Zach were going out on track. So I heard like clamors of the cars, but yeah, I just knew I heard Lewis's car was in there, or it was Jensen's car. But yeah, I'm glad. Thanks for clearing that up, Mary. Mary be on her shit. So yeah, that was really cool to see that. Zach is a cool. I'm just gonna say it. Zach a cool motherfucker, man. I just gotta say it. He a cool motherfucker. It is what it is. Like I just gotta call it how it is from my experience. He cool. He a cool dude. Really straight shooter. He gonna shoot it straight. And he gonna have a conversation if he want to talk to you. And luckily, fortunately, he was wanting to talk, and we talked, and there's some good shit. So other than that, you know, it's we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. I don't. I would like to see Mercedes get a win. It's cool as shit. Lando, he up in that sixth position. That's nice. Ricardo a little bit lower than he should be, but that's kind of going along with the rest of his season. That would be cool as hell. Lando finishing points. That would be nice. Uh, of course, I know people want to see the Hamilton win. I would like to see Hamilton get a win this season. I don't want to see him go winless throughout this whole season, but things happen, and if anything does happen, he's winning for a lot of seasons, and this ain't gonna tear him down. Although he might not be happy with what's going on right now, as far as the situation with the car and as far as with the cost cap, and then you got to think back to you got robbed and you got robbed like this, and now you find out the cost cap went up, and you lightweight might be getting robbed again because your team could be doing so many more things if they weren't trying to abide by regulations that other people weren't going to abide by. So that's something else you got to worry about. I like the facts he's speaking out now about and he spoke about that too. And I got a video literally of him talking about that. I'll post that some other time later on, and put that on the YouTube channel. I think that's pretty clear. Put on there. He talked to a group of people. It wasn't like anything was private. It was out in the public. It was just in the Paddock Club area. So That's a different experience on its own, the Paddock Club area. Like, I'll tell y'all about that. The next race, you know, I'll be general admission. By the way, big shout out to Trey. I seen he was out there representing. He's been using that pass I gave him. I gave away a $400 GA pass. It come with the $400 after by the time they put all the taxes and the fees on there. It was like $396 or something like that. I gave that away because Smart Sheets and McLaren blessed me with this opportunity. So therefore, I blessed somebody else with an opportunity, and I put it out there for whoever's going to show up and get it. And Trey showed up, took the picture, and he's been out there enjoying himself and enjoying a Formula One event. Ed Grace, you popping bottles tomorrow, bro? Yes, sir. Lewis, 1 or 2. I feel it. Ed, you feel like Lewis Hamilton gonna come in there with a 1 or 2, bro? You feeling that confident? Ed, you on that time, bro? Yo, if that happened, like, hey, a 1 or 2, I mean, but really, a 1, if he need, yeah, for the podium, we'll definitely pop, period. But I would like to see Lewis get a real win, like get the win. I would like to see him get the win. That would be cool. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool, especially in Coda, Texas. Yeah, that would be gravy. I'm telling you, I got another video I'm gonna post. You can clearly see some differences between one garage and another garage. I can tell you that. I seen it myself, and I was like, yeah, that looks funny. It looks like people know what's what, and people ain't feeling what is. So that's going around too, but we'll see what happens. So let me see what else before I get off here, because I said I'm gonna go take my damn shower and it's already 2 in the morning. Right? Is it 2 in the morning? Oh, it's 1 in the morning. It's 1, so I got a little extra time. For some reason, the damn clock on this laptop didn't change, but it's actually 1 in the morning here. It's 2 in the morning on the East Coast. So yeah, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna be there. I'm right there. Like my seat, I could sit anywhere, but I choose to see. I think tomorrow though, I might sit a little closer to. I'm in the McLaren Paddock Club, so I might sit closer to where the pit stop comes, so I can actually get a good shot of the McLaren pit stop pulling in, do the tires and pulling out. I haven't gotten a good shot of them doing that from right above. I got it kind of from offside, but I know I'm gonna be 2 a.m. for me, just 2 a.m. for you, so it's like 1 a.m. for me because I'm Central Time or wherever the fuck it is. 7 a.m. for Mary Beanie. We in here like on a late night tip, like for real. This is how the Wolfpack family be doing it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we'll see what happens. If it don't happen at Coda, I know a lot of y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end this poll and see what y'all still say. I got another question to ask y'all. I got another question to ask y'all. All right, here we go. So is it gonna be? Damn, what the hell wrong with this damn mouse? Shit be on my nerves. Here we go. Answer this question. Poll in the chat. Don't dance on it. Just vote on it. Don't dance on it. Just vote on it. Please, just vote on it. All right, here y'all go. What do y'all think? Because I know we had these predictions. Singapore gone. Didn't happen in Singapore. I thought it would happen in Singapore, and it didn't. So it didn't happen in Japan. Didn't happen there either. So now we have, I know some of you thought Texas, Brazil, and then Abu Dhabi is what you all were thinking. So now, let's see what y'all say between Texas and Brazil. Because it could happen in Texas. Like I said, I would like it to, but see it in the building, enjoy it. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to definitely enjoy that for real, for real. It's been an awesome time, so. I had some little churros tonight and some latte. So, you know, I'm trying to like taper myself, drink my water, get ready to clean up and go to bed. There are some long straights in Coda, but there are also the S's in those corners. And you'd be surprised, man, driving that track. Like, there are some straights, but there's a lot of corners too, especially in that combination of S's, although those are high-speed S's, like not even probably top mile to high-speed S's. And you got that nice straight with the elevation, which, you know, adds for compression on the car. I also found out that in those S's, there's anywhere between 65 and 70 pounds of force on their necks when they're going in and out of those S's that way. So if anybody had a question about drivers being athletes, don't ask that question anymore. The answer is yes. They're athletes. Yeah, good evening, fam. Late night, still pushing. You damn right, I'm still balling. That's what I do. I work. Everybody off, I'm still on. So that's my mentality. That's how I go. Hard in the paint. Walk Flocka. So yeah, so that's what we doing. I love to see your family members up in here. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love it when y'all come in here. Y'all be showing love. Y'all show up. Y'all don't leave a brother hanging. Y'all be on it and y'all be supportive on the post. I don't even sometimes it's hard for me to even see the negativity these days with how much positive shit we got going on in the Wolfpack family. It's crazy. Like y'all be hella going hard. I'm telling you, I brag about y'all. Y'all don't even be knowing. I be bragging about y'all to people when they ask me about what I do and because when they introduced me as a Formula One podcaster, and then people want to ask me, what kind of content you make, what do you do, how's your audience, and I always tell them I got the most beautiful and best audience and community in all of YouTube with how they do. I'm telling you, y'all come here, y'all loyal, y'all respectful. Y'all are, we got a lot of disrespect bullshit that happens, but y'all are, and y'all don't be fugazi. It's not like y'all go somewhere else and talk shit about Wolfpack and come here and try to smile in my face. Y'all be in here for real, legit. So I really appreciate y'all. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, let's just go from there. I'm finna take a shower, get in the bed so I can get up in a little while and get back to enjoying this experience because it will be over soon. We'll be back in regular standing. I still got to deal with everything that's going on at the house, the construction, all that bullshit. Still, going through that process. But if you're gonna go through that. You just got to charge forward and keep it going and keep working it. Maria, what's going on? Jay, go get some sleep. Tomorrow is going to be a big day for you. Right. You're right. Right. I'm finna get off here right now. I'm finna hop in that bed and I'm gonna shut my eyes and try to get some rest. All right. So I tried to go live at the track, but reception's horrible. At least the Paddock Club tries to supply us with the Wi-Fi, but it's not the best because there's so many people there. So I couldn't go live from the paddock. I planned on it, packed all my damn equipment, and I just had to pack around a bunch of equipment in a backpack for no reason. So I won't be taking any of that tomorrow. I'm just gonna leave that shit here because it doesn't happen. I just save myself the extra work, although I like to work out. Um, Maneuvering with all that shit, in and out the paddock, and it's a headache. So, and it was a headache for no reason because at the end I couldn't deliver what I wanted to deliver to you all in real time there at the Paddock Club. So that was a disappointment because I really wanted to share that experience with you all live and do something, and it just wasn't working. The Wi-Fi, they couldn't get me on a good enough network. So, and it wasn't really their fault. It was just it was packed. I mean, there's like hundreds of thousands of people at Coda blocking up cell towers and then trying to use Wi-Fi. So it is what it is. I will see you all tomorrow after the race. I'm gonna come back to the room when we finish up everything because I still, gonna go to dinner. Come back here. If Mercedes gets a podium, I got bottles right here. I'm gonna pop a bottle of Moet, and we're gonna do our thing right here. Wolfpack Performance Talk. We're gonna chop it up and have a good ass time. So one thing I will do is gonna be different for me sitting there. So I'm gonna have to try to watch the race and listen to the race on Formula One TV to try to take my notes about what's going on at the race. So that's different because when you're sitting in one seat, you only see one portion of the track. You don't see everything. So I'm gonna do that. What's going on? The Brazil show just got here. What's up, fam? Man, I'm just about to leave, bro. Like I'm just about to leave. I love y'all. Patrick, happy birthday. Wildcat, I will post those clips. Definitely, I hope you let me know like what place you finished in. I will post those clips and check my email in the morning, bro. I probably won't check it tonight. I'm not gonna even answer any comments tonight. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna take a shower, lotion my face, and I'm gonna shut my damn fucking eyes. That's what I'm gonna do. So I love y'all. Peace. Y'all watch out for me tomorrow. I will be posting other shorts. I will be active as much as I can, and then I will be here after the race. Peace. We'll pack out. All right. Love y'all.